everyone, I just thought that today I would tell my coming out story while I do dishes. So my story is not a very interesting story because nothing super dramatic happened. It was not really life-changing or anything, but I thought that maybe it would be best to tell my story because it's not super dramatic, I guess. I came out almost 9 years ago now, back when I was 17. And I suppose my story starts more when I was about 16. I had some random thoughts over the summer about, oh, how am I going to come out to my parents? But at that point, I never had an, oh, I'm gay moment. So I was a little confused why I was thinking about coming out. And then some things happened. I had some close family members die, so I kind of forgot that I had been thinking about it somehow, which I know sounds crazy. But then when I was 17, the thoughts came up again. And this time I explored things online. I watched shows that had lesbian characters and read books and thought a lot about it. And the first people I came out to were my best friends, still in high school. The decision to come out was really, it sounds silly, but because I needed an extra life event for a French project, and also I needed to write an essay for English. So I thought that I would use my coming out for that. So I chose to come out, not because I was really hiding it, but just because it is what it is. So to tell my friends, I decided one day at lunch to make them guess what I had to tell them because I don't know why I was a little uncomfortable saying it, and I knew that they would take it just fine. And they guessed it very quick. Well, one of them guessed it very quickly. The rest took a little bit to guess it, but none of them had an issue with it. It didn't matter. I knew that one of them was already bisexual, so I don't think I ever really said I'm gay to my best friends. They just guessed that I was gay, and I said yes. And then I still hadn't told my family, although I think they all knew because even my stepdad would ask me if I'm gay, but at that point that he had asked, I didn't know. So I had denied it because I thought I wasn't. And the more I had thought about it before I told my friends, I realized, oh, I've been gay this whole time. I didn't ever realize back in middle school how people were getting crushes on boys. So I would just be like, oh, the next person that walks down the hall, I'll have a crush on him. And I didn't realize that's not how crushes worked until high school. And then I thought about it before coming out. I had to backtrack, sorry. And I realized I'd had little crushes my whole life on girls. And when I told my parents, I chose to tell my mom and grandmother at once partly because I knew my mom would tell other people, so I wouldn't have to keep coming out over and over and over again. So I told them during math class once because one of my friends was asking about it that I hadn't told. And I was like, well, I can't just tell her before my family because we weren't super close at the time. So I went to the bathroom during math and texted that friend and my mom and grandmother at the exact same time. And my text had simply said, I'm gay. And my mom immediately, they were in separate messages. And my mom immediately texted back that she loved me still. And of course she'd always be there, which I knew because she had had gay friends my whole life. It wasn't a big deal and I knew it really wouldn't be. And then my grandmother was kind of funny. She thought I was texting her lyrics to a song for some reason. So she messaged back, tell me more. And I was like, oh, I'm gay. And she was like, I don't get it. What is this song? And then I just had to explain to her, it's not a song, I'm gay. which she also was extremely accepting. My stepdad was fine when my mom told him. I don't know, I feel like maybe she told my brother, so I'm not sure. After that, I just changed it on Facebook and everybody knew. I didn't really have to tell people. I told the people close to me, and that was about it. It's really awkward though when starting a new job. I just try to bring it up right away. Oh, my wife, because now I'm married, or I'd be like, I would drop little hints. Or back when my wife and I worked together at a daycare, whenever new people would arrive, we wouldn't really say, like new employees, we wouldn't actually say, oh, we're married. We'd either talk about our wife, like be like, my wife, blah, 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 and not come out and tell them right away, because it was kind of a game for us to see if they could guess who it was. Or we always would come and go together and be talking to each other, so we kind of just had them all guess, which was kind of funny. Yeah, it was super low excitement, I guess, coming out. It was super easy for me, and I know it's not easy for everybody, and I almost didn't share my story. I thought maybe somebody would like to hear that it's not always dramatic and it's not always life-changing. Sometimes it's a simple text and then that's it. Like, nothing changed really in my life. Nobody's ever really been mean to me. Yeah, I had one person get mad eventually, but I don't think it was fully about the gay thing. That was it. Never had a bad experience, never had somebody mean to me about it or mad. I never really lost friends over it. It just is what it is. That's my story. Thank you for watching. Remember, it's always a good day to be gay. Bye.